BEACHWALKS.
Yeah, I got these long legs and I can spread them.
That's what he tells all the girls.
Yeah. So he said hello.
He's that guy that puts steps together. Let's go and beat him up. That must be.
That will be
very exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. Yeah,
Although
I'm trying.
Chinese.
300 days on Duolingo so far, and I'm still awful. Realised I didn't have it with me.
It's a big instrument. How could you possibly?
This is me you're talking to. They have all sorts of different gods. Like they have like the god of alcohol, for example, which is very.
Which is your god.
That's my god. Yeah.
So that's exactly how it sounded.
Yeah, that
sounded just like the record. So the question is, why did you ignore my advice? Is it because?
Well, Barry,
because I'm an old fart.
One,
I'm an old fart, and I'm a Pop-Tart.
If you're happy, then I'm happy. If you're not happy, I'm still happy. Everything's so sweet, but life's a beach. Yeah, if you're happy, then I'm happy. If you're not happy, well, I'm still happy. And every day's complete, but life's a beach. Your life's a beach.
Life's a beach.
Oh, life's a beach.
Hey, it's Barry Upton here again with another of BAZZA's Beach Walks. And guess who my guest is today? Well, you wouldn't know, but it's this guy here.
Hi.
This is Ian Hardwick, and he's been a friend of mine. How long have we been friends?
well,
15 years?
Yeah, about
Something
15
like
years,
15
maybe
years.
longer than that even.
Because we met in Southampton, didn't we?
Yeah, at the brook.
Yeah. Let's join me on a beach walk.
Let's go. Beautiful evening.
You're looking the part anyway. You know, you're looking like a beach boy.
Yeah, I got this at the surf festival back where I live in Manchester in Taiwan.
Right.
They have a surf festival every year.
Oh, okay.
And I, it's my colour, so I thought I'd pick one up.
What, pink?
Yeah.
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 Very nice. Now the thing is, when we first met, you had your band GOOBER GUN.
Yeah.
And you said you were coming to Thailand, and so I said, well, I already live there.
Yeah.
And so that's how we kind of like met up, really.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were playing a gig at the brook, and I think my brother recognised you actually. So
really?
That's Barry. He lives in Pattaya. So he said hello.
He's that guy that puts steps together. Let's go and beat him up.
Yeah, but you beat us up, and then that was the end of that.
But I realised then that you've got some talent.
Thank you.
And
Thanks.
you and
the
your
music wasn't bad. As well.
No, exactly. But you and your brother have got very similar voices, haven't you?
Yeah.
And that's what makes it.
Yeah, we harmonise kind of naturally. Started doing it years ago when we were rehearsing with our previous band, stuff like that. And we said, let's try and put some harmonies here.
Yeah.
And he just naturally did it. And he learned to sing from behind the drums.
Okay.
So he's got a really high range as well.
Yeah.
He can go much higher than I can. And
It's a very powerful voice.
yeah. And so the harmonies just come naturally now.
And then you started writing your own material, right?
Yeah.
And take us through that process. How did that start?
All right, yeah. So we were actually pretty much as soon as I bought a guitar, I started. The first day, Christmas Day, my dad got me a guitar when I was very young.
Right.
And I wrote a song that day.
Really?
Chords, yeah, called "Keep Your Head Down If You Want to Go Home." Keep your head down if you want to go home.
There wasn't a second line. It was just that
was it. Oh no,
only a first line.
It was like it's basically an 11-year-old singing an anti-war song.
Right.
Yeah. So I was never all that interested really in doing covers. For some reason I just wanted to write my own stuff.
Yeah.
And so we did that. We were in a
What
band
music were you listening to at that time?
Oh, at that age, it was Iron Maiden, and that was it. It was.
You're still a big Iron Maiden
I'm
fan,
still
right?
a huge Iron Maiden fan, but
Yeah.
it's expanded a lot since.
Right.
But Yeah, so we were in a band called Rat Daddy to start with.
Yeah.
And we signed a little record. Did some touring in the UK. And then basically Rat Daddy kind of morphed into what became Goober Gun.
Right.
And that was what we came
Who came up with that name?
That was a producer we were working with at the time. We were actually called Idiot 3, which I liked that name. I thought it was quite cool.
It's very apt.
And there was 4 of us, which
Okay.
I thought was... And he said, no, you need to change the name. And Goober Gun was right at the bottom of the list, really. And he
But I mean,
just said Goober Gun.
What is a goober gun?
Well, it was a toy I had when I was a kid. It was like a water pistol that shot slime. And I just thought...
It's a good name for a band.
That's a good name for a band, Goober Gun.
So you and your brother, and then you got a couple of other people into the band.
Yeah, we had John Reynolds on guitar, Gavin on guitar.
You on bass.
Yeah, I'm on bass vocals, Tim on drums and vocals.
Right.
Yeah.
And what kind of gigs did you do? Just local gigs in the
Yeah, we
Southampton
did
area?
kind of
Or did you
local
tour?
Yeah, we toured a lot. We did a few tours of the UK, went over and played in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it was great. Funny.
What kind of
Funny,
experience
yeah.
was that?
Well, a guy saw us play in London and then he just got hold of us and said that he wanted to promote some gigs in Mexico.
Right.
And would we come over and play like a series of shows for the opening of this new venue there?
Right.
And it was all sponsored by the local beer
And what were the audiences like?
amazing. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out and did promo around the town. Merida it was. Oh, that's right on the drug run. It's
Tell me
Merida.
that you did have a picture taken there with sombreros on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Good. And, yeah, you can't pass up that opportunity.
So that must have been an amazing experience, and that gave you a taste of being on the rock circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And we went and did some shows in Europe, and then came out to Asia, and that went so well that we just.
Well, that was it.
we
That
just
was
kept doing
when I first met you, and then you came out and did that tour,
Yeah.
and you went right round Asia, didn't you?
Yeah, we
What
went
countries
all
did you do? Apart from Thailand.
We basically all of them other than Japan.
All of them?
Yeah, we never. We were down into like Malaysia and Indonesia at points.
Yeah.
China, went all over China, and I don't know how we did it, but one of the China tours, it was play the show.
Yeah.
Normally a little bit of a party after the show because just can't help yourself. And you think you're going to behave,
But you listen, you're a rock band.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you've got to
gotta do
behave.
it,
You've got to do.
even if you don't want it.
You've got to play the part.
Yeah, and so we would, show, party, little bit of sleep, straight to the airport, fly to the next show, and we did that 12 in a row around
brilliant.
China. It was.
Brilliant.
I don't think I could do that now. Actually, I'd be absolutely exhausted.
You're not that old.
Yeah.
So that was a great experience, and did you find that the band became a lot tighter?
Yeah, it became almost like no need to rehearse at all.
Yeah.
Just playing so much.
Yeah.
It became really, really tight. And then John had to leave the band, so then we've got another guitar player in called James, and he was a great guy, great guitar player, and he did one tour with us. And then we got Paul, and he did tours, a couple of tours with us. And also played at the Burapha Festival, which is here in Pattaya.
Well, that was the thing then. You started playing the Burapha Festival and became quite a bit of a hit.
Yeah. I think we played there maybe about 5 times now. And the great news is that even though Goober Gun hasn't done anything for quite a while, because me and Tim have concentrated on other original music, but the original band looks like it's going to
You're gonna have a reunion.
to play Burapha and some more shows here next year.
That must
So
be
that will be
very exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Now the thing is, you kind of morphed. You went round Southeast Asia, and you settled on Taiwan.
Yeah.
And this southern Taiwan or
Yeah.
central Taiwan.
Yeah, it was a central Taiwan originally because I married a Taiwanese girl where her family lived,
Yeah.
So we just kind of settled down there. But then we moved down to the far south.
Right.
Basically, it's called Kending, but there's some other names for the area as well. But that Kending is one that people will know. And it's
What was it?
beautiful down there.
Why did you? Okay, because you met the Taiwanese girl. But what was it about Taiwan that you actually really liked?
Oh, there's so many. Taiwan is one of these countries that sometimes you can't really pinpoint it, but it just gets under your skin. You just love it. So everyone always talks
Even though
about
you can't read any of the signs.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Although I'm trying
Chinese.
300 days on Duolingo so far, and I'm still awful. 300 days in a row. Anyway, the friendliness of
Can you
the
hold a
people,
conversation, like a light conversation?
very minimal.
Okay.
Kind of, it's not exactly exciting stuff like where is the bathroom, can I have a coffee please, or something like that. The friendliness of the people, that's something that
Right.
everyone always talks about. It's incredibly safe, one of the safest countries in the world. Everyone has stories there about where they've left their keys in the scooter, or I left my really expensive Sting signature precision bass
Right.
in a 7-Eleven, got on the train, realised I didn't have it with me.
It's a big instrument.
I
How
know.
could you possibly?
This is me you're talking to.
That's a,
I tried
that
to
really
figure
is a
it out
schoolboy.
myself,
That's a schoolboy error, if ever I heard one.
Yeah. And I came back and it's still there in exactly the same place. Everyone's got stories like that there. And then,
Is it a pretty crime-free?
so almost, I mean, obviously there is crime. And, and people talk about gangsters and stuff like that, but the difference is there, is that they're not really, if there is that kind of stuff going on, they're not really interested in the normal, everyday person. It's
Right.
It's not like it is in, say, for example, and I love the UK. Don't get me wrong, so I'm not putting it down. But if you're living next door to someone that's not a very nice character in the UK, probably the whole neighbourhood know about it.
Right.
Whereas in Taiwan, it's incredibly safe. Hardly any crime. Can be frustrating at times, just being an expat there and the way that they run things and certain laws, and you can't do this but you can do this and you can do that, but that's the same in every place, right?
Yeah.
And then we moved down south, with close to all the like lovely beaches like this, mountains, the indigenous culture. I love that.
Now,
The Aboriginal.
Now, when we visited, that was about 8-9 years ago, something like that.
We went to the Central Mountains.
and you
Yeah.
took us up. You and Tim actually took us up into the Central Mountains there, and showed us the indigenous tribes there.
Yeah.
And it was quite spectacular, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And there was some. I remember there was some march, and they were like drawing blood on themselves.
Oh yeah, so
Remember that?
That was a temple celebration that you saw on just at the base of the mountain there,
Yeah.
and they have all sorts of different gods. Like they have like the god of alcohol, for example, which is
Which is your god.
That's my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not quite sure which one this was, but they were doing this kind of beating, weren't they?
Yeah.
This guy's beating himself on the back, drawing blood.
It was quite shocking, but really and truly, that
Yeah, and all
they've
the
been doing it for
fireworks going
years,
on.
and you have to accept it.
Yeah.
It's their culture.
Yeah. And then we went up into the Central Mountains and we saw the Aboriginal dance, didn't we?
That's right.
To
That's exactly how it sounded.
that
Sounded
is-
just like the record.
Return to Innocence by Enigma, right?
Enigma, that was it. Yeah, and it was actually them.
Yeah.
That they sampled.
So I believe this story is correct, that Enigma did that, or the producer or whoever, that they did that, and it was the Aboriginal tribe had no idea that
They were
because it's
famous
an
all
old-
over the world.
It's an old drinking song.
Oh.
Old indigenous drinking song. So I think eventually they got their,
There's a
something
Scottish
out of
version.
it.
Give us another beat.
Right, Mars bar.
Yeah. So that was amazing, really. The fact that a lot of people don't even know about the Aborigines. They think of Aboriginals as being in Australia.
Yeah.
So, but they're in Taiwan.
Yeah, I think that they're very closely related to the Native Americans as well.
Oh, okay.
In North America, there's some kind of relation there. They've made their way across the sea or something like that. I have to look more into it.
Yeah.
So I'll get back to you then.
But there is some beautiful mountains there, isn't it? And I know that you really love hiking and going around them.
Yeah.
Those areas.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's you can just before last Christmas we went to the Central Mountains in Nantou County, which wasn't far away from where we went with you, and there was snow at the top. So some bad weather came in the day before, so we couldn't do the hike, which was annoying. But I thought, well, it's getting so cold up here, and with this weather, I wouldn't be surprised if it snowed, and it had. So we woke up the next day, completely blue skies, but snow, and it's incredible to see that in the tropics.
Right.
It's just amazing because the mountains in Taiwan are as big as the Alps, pretty much. It's just that you don't always realise it because the tree line goes so high, whereas in the Alps it's all this sheer rock.
Yeah.
And makes it look massive and imposing. In Taiwan, they're pretty green until you get right to the top, and then you go above the tree.
But it is a beautiful country, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. I love it there.
But still, you loved coming to Thailand.
Oh yeah, of course.
And you've got a lot of friends here.
Yeah. I decided to come.
I mean, are most of those friends made through Burapa?
Yeah, pretty much, and just through playing music. Music does that.
This is the Burapa Bike Festival, which happens every February, apart from the COVID years. And so you've not been here for a few years because of that.
Yeah, that's right.
But it is an amazing festival. It's the nearest thing to Woodstock. I've played it many times, and just explain what it's like to be on that stage, on one of those stages.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's like something that you want to do when you're a kid, is play on stage that size with the big screens and that kind of sound system.
Yeah.
You know,
and that kind of
in
audience.
your chest. Yeah.
You know, that kind of rock loving audience.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's probably the
and then you
best
can do your big pose, can't you? You know, your big.
Yeah. I got these long legs and I can spread them.
That's what he tells all the girls.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've experienced it myself, playing with Bumblefoot and being top of the bill there, and I remember thinking to myself, you know, I can't believe I'm doing this, and it goes through your head, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's a moment in time that you don't forget.
Yeah, it's great, and I think there's a skill, because we're a 3-piece band, so we always said, look, this stage is enormous. If we use the whole stage, we're going to be very disconnected from one another.
Right.
So what we did is kind of brought the whole band in. So it's almost like you're playing on a small stage, but then you can go out and use it. But then you're coming back to this central position. So you're still able to communicate with each other musically, and you're not feeling
and
kind
actually
of
look like
lost.
you're a tight-knit band.
Yeah.
Not disconnected.
Like some guy over there and another one over there. Yeah.
But you do make a kind of noise.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Is that the best way to describe it?
Yeah.
It is a bit of a loud noise.
Yeah, it's pretty. Goober Gun was pretty.
And does it excite you? It must excite you when you can feel that bass throbbing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I can feel anything throbbing, I get pretty excited.
As you should.
Yeah.
Right now, you then changed course with the music a little bit.
Yeah, well, Goober Gun basically just ran its course because our guitar player at the time, Paul, just before COVID, he left. He went back to the UK.
Yeah.
So rather than trying to find a replacement and maybe kind of going slightly downhill, me and Tim decided that we were going to keep writing our own original music, but it's now called Palm Lakes, and the style is different. It's basically what people would call synthwave or retro wave.
Synthwaves. Can you explain what synthwave really is? It's a minority thing, isn't it?
Yeah. In like simple terms, it's extremely 80s sounding music.
Yeah.
But written nowadays.
Would you say The Weeknd is synthwave?
not 100%, but definitely big parts of
Leans
it.
towards
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So he brought that sound into the mainstream a bit.
And there's lots of fans, isn't there, around the world?
Yeah, there's huge community of people that like it. A lot of people like the instrumental stuff. They like to listen to synthwave. There's always this
Another
backwards and forwards of people, whether it's vocal synthwave or instrumental, but we don't get involved in all that. We just do our thing.
Do you utilize like some old 80s synths, like the Juno?
We use, to be completely honest, we end up using the plugins of those synths. Yeah,
Right, but-
Yeah, I would love to.
But those are the kind of sounds that
Yeah.
you like.
Yeah.
The Prophet 5.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got some
I
brilliant.
remember them well.
Some brilliant plugins that emulate that stuff,
Right.
and
And then
stuff
and-
to emulate a tape machine and
but
the whole thing.
it's taken you quite a few years to get this your latest album together, isn't it?
Yeah, but actually, what?
Why is that? Because you're sitting around
Because we're sitting
enjoying
on the beach.
On the beach, yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Yeah, so I think that's a damn good reason, actually. Well, that's
You're
what I was
basically
doing.
lazy bastard.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's our day job is to write music for other people, other projects. So that could be TV commercials or movies, or we do a lot of ghostwriting for bands and stuff.
Yeah.
And that really is our 9 to 5. So that's we're working in the studio every day on that. And
Right.
We're really busy with it.
You're going to make a living.
Yeah. So sometimes after you've done that for about 5 days, over the weekend, you kind of want to put the guitar down and take the headphones off and go and do something else rather than write more Palm Lake stuff.
Right.
So that was the reason for the delay. We were going to do an album, but we decided to put all the songs out as singles,
Okay.
so we can individually push each song, because the way that it works nowadays, if you don't have a huge audience already, put the album out and maybe in a month or so it kind of dies, and you don't get, each song doesn't get the push it made.
So making every track on it a single
Yeah,
means that you keep the momentum going.
yeah, we got that idea because I'm a big Peter Gabriel fan, and his latest album, he released a new song from it. Every
Yes, I saw him
full
doing that.
Yeah, and so by the time the album actually came out, I'd heard it all, because it's one of
Sure.
the songs I'd heard a year previously.
Right.
He did it over the course of a year. But,
Yeah.
I think I just thought it was a brilliant way of doing it and maintaining, some traction. With
Right.
momentum.
Yeah. Plus, it helps you build an audience over that period of time, doesn't it?
Yeah, and like for example, the song that we've put out now, called Man Show Hawk, which is quite experimental, almost like art rock.
Actually,
art synth
I was thinking, but funny you should say about Peter Gabriel. There's a bit of Peter Gabriel in that track, isn't
definitely, yeah. So that's the kind of song that could easily just kind of get lost on an album, because people might be listening to the really catchy singles or something like that, and this is a bit deeper. But it's great to put it out as its own individual song and push it and make a video for each song. Gets a video.
it? Yeah.
I like it, and we've already got more stuff that we're working on.
And there's a little bit of artiness about what you do as well.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's a sudden change from just out and out rock.
Yeah.
To doing something that is visually a bit more stimulating.
Yeah, and we just decided to do things exactly the way that we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And so, if a song has a minute-long intro, because we love Pink Floyd and Marillion and all that kind of stuff,
Right.
then that's what we'll do. We're not going to set the world on fire, but it's nice to have that freedom because of the other music work. And living in Taiwan, we've got a good life, so that's great. So it's nice to have that freedom of just pretty much doing what we want with Palm Lakes. But it would be great if it became very popular. That would be very nice.
Yeah.
But it's not the be all and end all.
Now, you know me, I'm very brutally honest, and I'm always giving you a bit of criticism here. I love what you do, and I love you two as people, you and Tim.
Yeah.
All right, so that goes without saying, but how do you react to criticism?
Actually, I do listen, because obviously you've had success in the music industry, so you can't be too pig-headed and not listen to these things. So yeah, I listen, but I do remember one of my, probably I don't have hardly any regrets in my life, but one of them is when we were in our first band, Rat Daddy.
Yeah.
We had a very kind of glammy image, and that wasn't fashionable at the time. But it was like
that was the gay side of you coming out.
Yeah, and it's never gone back in. It's not gay. Just and
Don't be.
yes, what we did is we kept listening to people. We didn't have the self-confidence, so people would say, "Oh, it's not fashionable to look like that," or "This kind of music isn't fashionable." And then we just tried to kind of please everybody.
Right.
And we really lost our way. If you look at like the first Rat Daddy CD compared to the second one,
Right.
the first one was really focused. If you liked it, like that kind of music, then you would like it. By the time we did the second one, we changed so much that the people that liked the first one,
Yeah.
like it. And
It's always a dangerous thing.
yeah, and it was so watered down. So I just wish that I had been more stubborn with more confidence then, just to say, no, this is what we do.
Yeah.
If you like it, great. If you don't like it, then it doesn't matter.
Well, there is that way of thinking, and sometimes it's a good thing to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
And what it is you're really trying to put out, not bowing down to pressures.
Yeah.
But okay, so I'll be very clear. You and Tim have got such great voices. I always thought,
Thank you.
no, but your voices blend together so well. I always thought you could be a modern day Everly Brothers.
Oh, that'd be.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's been cases like Crowded House or Bee Gees and
Yeah.
people like this where the brothers have similar voices.
Yeah, and they harmonise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a family thing.
So
It does seem to work like that.
So for me, I always wanted to hear you guys doing something a lot more simpler.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think.
So the question is, why did you ignore my advice? Is it because
Well, Barry.
because I'm an old fart?
One.
I'm an old fart
Two.
and I'm a Pop-Tart.
No, actually, we didn't. Tell you what, the comments like that did make us more confident about our voices.
Right.
So the Palm Lake stuff, they're not as buried as much. Again, when we were younger, we didn't like the sound of
I think
our own
everybody
voice.
hates the sound of the
So,
right voice.
and I was turning it, always getting the guy mixing to turn it down a bit.
Yeah. Which
Which
is
actually
unusual
was
because when I'm producing a band, they all want their bit up a bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
just push my bass up and
Yeah, I turn the bass up, that's fine. Turn the voice down.
This is where the producer comes in.
Yeah.
Someone outside of the band who can have a clear picture of
Yeah.
what you should sound like.
Okay. That's when I first started.
But your voices are good. Why were you so against having them up front?
I think it was just a lack of confidence in whether maybe the style of music we were writing maybe didn't suit our voices as much as what something softer would be. I think
Right.
our voices definitely suit the Palm Lakes material maybe more than they did in Goober Gun.
Well, actually, I must admit, your voices on the Palm Lake stuff sound more like an instrument.
Yeah,
Is that right?
that's right. Yeah, it's quite produced, and we take our time, do multiple takes, and then select, the best takes for this
Yeah.
and that, and we do
The
a
one
lot.
that's in tune.
Yeah, the one that's most in tune. And then stack all the harmony parts, and
Yeah. It's fun doing that, isn't it?
it's great. And I've got into recording because I was getting sick when I was in Goober Gun of paying quite a lot of money to go into these studios where you just know that the person running it really doesn't care. You're just another young band coming in.
Yeah.
Couple of days. The drums take forever. Then you do guitars and bass. The vocals are all have to be done in an hour because then he's got an hour to mix it. and the drums end up sounding like he's hitting on biscuit tins.
Right.
Nothing. And I just thought, this is ridiculous. I want to learn myself. And GarageBand had just come out because it was free with Macs.
Right.
I mean, this talking donkeys years ago.
It's like a recording studio in a box.
Yeah. So I just thought, right, I'm going to try and learn this, and it's going to take us longer, but we'll end up with a result that we like. So that's
You have more control over what you want to do.
Yeah. And then if you get into that kind of thing, a lot of people start with GarageBand, and then off you go into the more advanced stuff. Yeah.
And how did you develop your ideas about production? I mean, who are you listening to?
Well, I love what I would consider really well produced music. So stuff like Tears for Fears, Phil Collins, Def Leppard.
Right. Def Leppard. So
Yeah, I just love that. I love stuff that's a bit overblown.
yeah.
You know, if it's going to be a sad song, make it a really, put the kitchen sink in there.
Yeah.
I like that cut, but I also like more stripped down music as well. I wasn't a huge fan of the way music went in the 90s, where suddenly all the drums sounded
That's when I had my biggest hits.
Yeah.
So I can understand that.
Yeah.
There's two schools of thought on that. One, I was making a lot of money in the 90s out of my songs.
Yeah.
But you didn't like it because it wasn't rocky enough, right? It was too poppy and cheesy.
Too cheesy.
Yeah.
But very successful.
Well,
Like cheese itself. Very cheesy, but extremely successful.
and the great thing is, there's lots of different styles of cheese or types of cheese.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So
There isn't good and bad music, really. It's just music that you like.
I've
music
always
that you
thought that even on the rockiest songs, right, I can detect an element of cheese in there.
don't.
And I think it does affect many styles of music.
Yeah.
So
And the Palm Lake stuff we're doing now is,
Yeah.
is cheesy. Cheesy as hell. It's supposed to be.
that's really funny.
Yeah.
The fact that you've actually come round to my way.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself going from here then? I mean,
Probably for a massage.
I mean, no,
sorry.
You're doing Barappa, right?
Yep.
Next February.
Yeah, so the guys that will come, or hopefully come out and play with us that used to be in the band, they've obviously got all their own stuff going on in England. So this will just be a reunion just for these shows, for old time's sake, which will be fantastic.
Right.
And then me and Tim will go back to doing the Palm Lake stuff. But
So you're happy enough to keep going on pursuing this sound?
oh yeah, absolutely. We loved, and there really isn't any kind of limit on what we can do. So when we started, we thought, synthwave.
I mean, that's a fair point, because it is quite a blank canvas, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, synthwave has a certain sound, but the last song we put out has got Taiwanese indigenous singing and ahu, and so because we just like that kind of yeah. Hiya.
Not very good on lyrics, are they? Actually, I'm working on a hotter version of what you're doing with the synthwave. It's called microwave.
Microwave. Yeah. I think that'll take off.
Certainly got
That'll be
ping.
hot.
So there we go, another sunset here in Thailand, and it's a beautiful sunset, isn't it? Isn't that
Perfect
wonderful?
evening. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a great place to walk along. You know, and you see the people, like-minded people who are out for a walk in the evening, and it's such a great vibe, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's lovely.
Yeah. So I wish you all the success with Palm Lakes and Manju Hawk. And the thing to do is, everybody, is just go to YouTube, put in Palm Lakes.
Palm Lakes, Manjo Hawk, or just
Palm Lakes.
Palm Lakes band, and it will come up.
Yeah, and all your latest stuff from the album will come up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. There you go. Thanks, Ian.
Thank you, Barry.
You're a good
pleasure.
friend.
Pleasure.
Great to know you.
Thank you.
And if you've enjoyed joining us on this walk, just click subscribe or like or make a comment or something like that. And I'll see you on another BAZZA's Beach Walk very soon. Hi. That's an earworm. That's
Yeah,
gonna
that's great.